seen it.
Folks, have you heard of the Gooner?
I don't know what this is.
So they're calling this man the Gooner, and this is kind of a tragic situation, but it's also like a what the hell's going on situation. So here we go.
Is he an incel?
No, this man had a wife and a kid. So a despondent man fatally shot himself after he was caught with his pants down, literally, in his car at a coffee shop in Arizona, according to the police. The motorist, Nautica Malone, began his journey toward death last Wednesday when he pulled up to a drive-thru line at Bikini Beans Coffee.
Wait a minute, I might have seen this clip.
Yep,
Hang on.
you're gonna see it.
I don't know.
In
Oh my
Tempe,
God.
Arizona,
Okay. Yeah.
and was approached by an employee who noticed he did not have pants on while taking his order, cops said. Police said the employee told her manager as Malone rolled up to the drive-thru window still naked from the waist down. The manager allegedly whipped out her cell phone as he whipped out his cock and recorded video of Malone, who was masturbating. What an uncomfortable word, by the way. It makes me uncomfortable when I hear that.
There's a lot of...
The video was subsequently uploaded to social media, and it quickly spread online, with millions of viewers commenting and accusing Malone of inappropriately touching himself in front of the manager. Malone then drove to the city of Goodyear, Arizona, and shot himself in the head on January 11th, according to the Maricopa County Medical Examiner. Tempe police tell TMZ on the night of Malone's suicide, members of his family showed up at the coffee shop and were aggressive with the staff, stating that Malone had killed himself over the incident.
Well...
Okay. All right.
I saw this video.
We reached out to the owner of Bikini Beans Coffee, Ben Lyles. We're going to pause this. Who tells us our thoughts and prayers are with the family of the individual involved during this difficult time. This was an unfortunate and tragic situation. As a company, the safety of our employees is always top priority. In this case, an individual chose to commit a crime at one of our locations. We take incidents like this very seriously and remain committed to protecting our team and maintaining a safe and respectful environment. So here's the video of the Gooner. This is what they're calling him. They're calling him the Gooner, and it's not good to joke about this, and we're not joking about this because this happened. This is the Gooner.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
My favorite is that he just like, what? Oh, what? I can't have my cock out? Like, he was so... The Gooner.
So that's the Gooner. Yeah, it's tragic that I had an article loaded, but this tweet kind of summed it up. So we're not gonna read the article. But yeah, man. So his name, what was his name again? His name was Nautica, which quite the eccentric name to begin with. It's a great brand.
Name.
It's a great brand. I love their I'm actually wearing Nautica Voyage right now. I love Nautica. But yeah, what do we think about Nautica? And this is tragic, by the way, as well, because he had a wife and he had a kid.
I mean, couple different things. You didn't see your cock wasn't out in the video. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't have to blur or anything.
He could have been wearing panties.
He could have been wearing, so I don't know. Like, what makes you drive away and kill yourself after that? I mean, I don't know what makes you kill yourself. You're just embarrassed, and the family has no right to run up into, whatever. He decided to commit a crime, and now we can't all feel bad because he killed himself now. He elected to commit a crime and pull up Tug and Pud in a Bikini Coffee drive-thru. And
I mean, the name itself in the coffee shop was already a little bit suggestive. There's no really suspicion why he came with his pants down.
I mean, there's obviously why he came with his pants down.
I mean, the name makes sense. I understand why you show up to a coffee shop with the word bikini in it.
Well, I apologize. Everybody knows.
I don't understand, actually.
Go ahead.
No, I just don't understand. I don't want to justify this at all.
You can't justify it because even though it's a bikini coffee place, whatever, you have to imagine that indecent exposure is still not requested at this coffee shop.
Not just not requested. I think it's not wanted at all.
Right.
This is like when you have...
I would have loved if he would have just pulled off and hit the car in front of him because you saw how quick he pulled out.
Yeah, it was... Sir, unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What?
Unacceptable.
His face just dropped. Poor fucking idiot.
This is like when a dumbass guy sends a girl who's like unsuspecting
an unsolicited dick pic.
Big dick pic, or a small but unsolicited, not asked for at all.
No.
And you hear the girl the next day and school, oh, so and so sent me a dick. No.
front facing camera.
Yeah,
faces
just the
in it.
worst possible
Yeah.
angle. Fellas, they don't want that.
No,
they don't want that at
they
all.
Don't. Not unless you're married. Or close to married.
Especially if it's like unwanted. You weren't even talking about
Right,
it.
like that's. I've heard stories about just immediately straight from adding on Snapchat, just firing off pics. It's wild.
Some guys, we had a guy.
Oh God.
We had a guy in high school who he had a tape leaked. It was just him in a sock.
Oh
And
no.
he put it on RedTube.
Oh no.
He was a band kid.
No.
Big afro, looking like Arthur, the anteater from the cartoon Arthur. You
Yeah,
remember
I know who
Arthur?
that
Yeah,
is.
he just like him.
Oh.
God bless him. I forget the guy's name. I wouldn't say it here.
So what? He had an underage video on RedTube, or he did it after school?
Well, it wasn't in school, but he was a junior when I was a sophomore, I think. But yeah, he posted a video on RedTube, and somehow people found it, and it was pretty. He didn't have his face in there, but I think he was talking. You could kind of identify it. It went around the school
Was it
like
nice?
wildfire. Oh, it was crazy, dude. Because he like, ugh.
Do you have a hammer?
No. Like everybody, the men and the boys and the girls in the school were all disgusted. We were like, no way. No way. Because it was like, wow, and it's slowly.
Oh no.
I could have watched the whole thing. It was
Yeah.
It was something
no.
that went around like the football group chats and the basketball
Well,
group
that was
chats.
like in our school. Some dude was brand new to school, and he sent a video of himself just beating off vigorously, accidentally to the football group message, and that was before you could delete Snapchats.
Oh.
So then you have to wait for everybody to open it up.
Oh, that sucks. I'm not gonna say that. We'll say it off camera. But
Yep.
anyway.
All right.
Anyway.